Hello everyone and welcome to Parkitect. So, I don't know about you guys, but RollerCoaster Tycoon was my jam growing up, and supposedly this is gonna be very similar. So I'm very excited to get to play this game with you guys. Options. So I think we're gonna start off with kind of like a more sandboxy stuff rather than the campaign, just to get a hang of it. I have played the tutorial, but it's a pretty simple tutorial. But let's start our first park. Okay. So our goal is to have 2,000 guests, no loan debts, overall park rating of at least 90. Optional have at least 500 guests. We need to have 2,000. I'm so confused. Okay, so we're gonna have it closed right now, for the obvious reason of there's really no reason to come in here. There are birds. Alright. So this is a small park, it said. We've still got a good amount of space. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so we need to obviously start off with some rides and some employees and guest amenities. So let's go ahead and build a carousel. Ugh, this is kind of annoying. I need to get used to the controls more. And I mean, we want to make the best use of our space as we can. So we'll put that there, and then we'll get some paths. Then we'll get some queues. I don't like red queues. They're a little abrasive for my taste, so we're gonna have blue ones. So there we go. There's a queue for the carousel. And so let's see. We already have no loan debts, that's nice. So we can set here how much our oh god, I didn't want to make that 500. I wanted it to be $5. How much our guests will pay to enter versus how much they'll pay like per ride. And we're gonna need to play around with stuff and see like what's good, what's not good, like what will people allow versus what won't they allow, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and put in some shops right here. So it's a little bit different than if you are really familiar with RollerCoaster Tycoon. We do have to consider where the employees will walk. So we can just do that. Now guests don't like seeing employee stuff, and we can kind of see that here. Like, see, they don't like this. I'm curious about what this is. What do I do with this? Don't think that's what we want for right now, so we're gonna go ahead and remove it. So we need some employees. Haulers are important because they are the ones who will move boxes around. Obviously we need at least one mechanic to get started and a janitor as well. And we can do zone swim, but see, they should be stocking this now. So let's try and put some decor down. We want something that's gonna kind of block off the areas that people don't like. So namely this area, they don't like it. I want trees. There we go, trees. So let's say we want to build this tree. So stuff like that should help. So you can see it's like no longer red. But we have a lot to learn. We definitely still have a lot to learn. So we have a depot, staff room, staff training room, trash chute. So that's how we get our news. So that's kind of hidden behind my head, but there wasn't a really good place for me to put my head. Oh gosh, no. Maybe up here? Maybe that's better? Maybe. We'll see. We'll play around with it. Let me know what you think. So let's put in a thrill ride. Because why not? We'll put the queue here, the exit there. There we go. You always have to kind of work out what you want to do with your queues, but there. So let's take a look at the park again. So they want more decoration. We can kind of fit in decorations too. You know, things like this. So that should help. Let's look. It sort of helped. But there we go. Oh, we haven't opened any of our rides because we're done. So we're gonna have to check because like let's put this at $3. That seems a lot. But I don't know. Maybe it isn't a lot. Oh, so we not? We should open the park. Ah, silly me. Okay, it's raining. I noticed that we had like a rain protection thing, and there's not a lot of it. Okay, we can also do research. So let's see. We can lower the monthly budget and tell them what we want to know about. So let's go for shops for right now. So we can build something like an umbrella stand, hopefully, eventually. So maybe it's time for us to build our first coaster. We don't have a lot of options, but we can do a mini coaster, which I do like. Wild Mouse coasters are adventurous, admittedly. So maybe actually we're going to start with this. I'm going to start with a twister ride. Just to get that out there. And then we're going to move on to our first coaster. There we go. Bad decoration rating. So they don't like it here, probably because there's just a lot going on. Alright, so we also are going to need things like benches, trash bins, stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we're not leaving our guests with nothing in terms of comfort. So there we go. Oh no! A nearby theme park closed, drawing more visitors too. We deleted one of the employee paths by oops. It's gonna take some time to get used to that. So let's see, $2 seems fine. And we can kind of see what people are thinking about it too. So I don't know if people are thinking this is too expensive, but we've got 13 guests in the park right now. We do have people coming to us because of that other park's closure. But I think it's time for us to build a coaster. We need to build one. So we can do blueprints. But it looks okay. Some of them don't have unresearched stuff. It's like some do. And it might not be a bad idea for us to do that. Although I think we may be able to build in pause. If we can build in paused, then that's fine. Then we can kind of have our oh, we could build without scenery. Oh my goodness, that definitely changes it. That's super cool that you can do that though. So I just want to back out of that for a second. Alright. So I want to build this. So we're building station. So this is the part of the tutorial where I didn't get a lot of stuff, but it'll be fine. So if you've played any RollerCoaster Tycoon, you know you need a chain when you're going up. But with this kind, you can also get a curved chain. So we literally cannot go any higher. Wow, okay. I didn't realize just how restricted this was gonna be in terms of height, but it's very restricted. So we can go underground. Oh my goodness, there's a chain on all of this. No, no, no. So this is new. Previously it hasn't let us do a chain. Like in RollerCoaster Tycoon, I feel like it didn't allow you to do a chain if you were going down. So we'll do kind of a spiral down. It's kind of a tight spiral. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. So we just want to make sure that we don't end up too high. So this is at 4 1/4, so this is at 4 3/4. It should make it back. I'm wondering if this is showing me how the train actually will run. Like, do we not need to do like the tests like we used to? Maybe. Oh my goodness, we can make it super duper long. That's really cool. I'm really enjoying getting to play around with this. So let's just even it out. We'll do a longer one. So can we can bank our turns, just not very much here. So will it run? It looks like it should. So I'm curious. Testing, okay. Testing is definitely what we want to do. There we go. I keep doing it. I keep hitting back because I'm used to that being back out, but it's not here. It's demolish. Don't demolish. Okay. So let's play it out. So we can affect the cars, the tracks, music, maintenance interval. Increase train length. I'm gonna do that. So we'll let it test, we'll see how it goes. Obviously we don't want to put guests on a roller coaster that's gonna stall or crash. Generally that's considered bad for business. But people are lining up for our other rides, so let's see what people are thinking. More intense. More intense. And a good deal. So $1 is a good deal, so we can maybe raise it a little bit. We can save blueprints too, that's really cool. Alright, so it's got high excitement, low intensity, and low nausea. Which is excellent. So now we're going to open it for business. We've got our first roller coaster, guys. It's a small one. So... oh my goodness, a new research seems very expensive. We're losing money every month, which I don't like. Maybe shops was a poor idea. Maybe we should have done something else. The park fee is a good deal. Maybe we can raise it to like $10. This is very slow. There we go. So $10 to get into the park, it might help. So we can look at our finances too and see what's going on. Like where we're losing the money. But it's just because we're a small park right now. We have 18,000, we started with 25, so we're doing pretty well, I think. If we take a look at our decoration, so let's work on rides. Could build a 4D cinema. All we don't have here is top scan, a high capacity thrill ride, could try and build a wild mouse. Because what the issue appears to be is that we just don't have what we need in terms of high thrill for our guests. They want more. So it seems like queues don't need to be as long in this game, so I should probably chill on that. Did I open this? No, because I'm silly. So people are going on our roller coaster. People are getting in line for this. How much are we charging? $4. That's much. But that's alright. That's good. Probably. So do guests have profiles? Yeah. So you can see how much money they've spent, where they've gone, what they're thinking. Does this park not have a staff room for employees? So maybe we should get one of those. Oh, it deleted all our trees putting that in here. So now we have a staff room. We should probably put in some decor. This location's already occupied. We need a smaller tree. Maybe we put things a little too close together. So it just looks like nothing can go over here, probably because this swings out, would be my guess. Because, like, actually, does that help? It kind of hides this, and then people just walk through a tunnel. Oh, people can, like, see it over here, though. That's fine, we can work on that. Okay, can't put a big tree there. So just gonna kind of create a wall of trees. It'll probably need to be moved later, but that's fine. So we're still getting really bad decoration over there. Maybe we just need something pretty. Like, what if I just put a fountain? Will that help? Doesn't seem to have helped that much. About over here? It's just meh. Meh. Alright, well, people seem to be enjoying it. We're actually making money now. We're making $350 a month. So that's something, if I do say so myself. So it's nice to see us doing. Oh, people are really enjoying this. Look, the queue is full. Perhaps I should have made it a longer queue. So we're learning what should be having long queues and what maybe shouldn't be. We're also getting closer to finishing this research. When we finish it, I'll switch it over to something else. I'm wondering, does the tunnel actually... No, the tunnel doesn't affect it. Interesting. Well, people seem to be enjoying the park. We've got 141 guests. That's a lot for like 5 rides. My goodness. But I think I'm going to end my first episode here, you guys, and we're going to come back to this park in the next episode and see where it can go from there. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'm the Purple Peggy Sis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!